It is time again for the Rogue Trader. Let's continue on. We play this on higher than normal difficulty. Can't remember what the difficulty is called. But it is a higher than normal difficulty. This is my first playthrough. I don't know if I can make it through. But probably, right? I mean, the blood is spattering. So, yeah. Oh, we're on the prison planetoid. And sympathizing with the inmates. But just killing them off recently. That's the Rogue Trader for you. Well, let's make it downwards.
Keep your wits about you.
One. We open the door using our fantastic Pascal. And to the main level we go. Sweet. Good. Let me turn off the TV. I was playing the glitch man. One mission. Or two. I died. Let's continue on to the open pit. That sounds different. I wish I could turn the camera differently than with those keys or with a middle mouse button, because my middle mouse button is a bit broken.
I always keep my options open.
Good. What is this? So much violence. But we have to press on. Open that door. Come on, everybody.
Is there money to be made?
The money to make. Build a bridge. Or pick the lock. Let's pick the lock first.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Irrefutable. The warden's office. Good. And goods. Good and goods. A faux hammer. Wow. Ho, ho, ho. Yes. Saturated cape. When the wearer uses endure, they immediately remove one of the effects on them, flowing or burning, toxin, bleeding. Good. Then we're gonna collect the tool. Give Abelard their enduring stuff. Saturated instead of the mantle of heroism. Yes, definitely. The blessed cape? No, wait, what? Increases melee. Yep, that's nice. But we have a saturated cape. Yep. Good. This is for iconoclasts only. Iconoclast follower. Wait. But I'm not a follower. I'm the boss. So how can I wear this? I know I'm an iconoclast, but good. Doesn't matter. We're following the iconoclast ideology, probably, is what the game means. Let's open this. Oh, what the heck? My breath in the dawn is nigh. The optimism will guide us into a new existence. Wait, what? A new existence. Yes, yes, dear brethren, have a taste of my steel. Huh? Wait. I longed for this, dear brethren. Is this rebel going to fight me? No. Prisoner, thank the throne. Normal looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with these nutters. The old man with the gap tooth smiled up his weapon and holds out his hands in placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Harr. Let's continue on. Well, this is a welcome change, says Abelard. Good. A ragtag bunch. Consider your request denied. Die. I love this game. Give me a reason to exit. I came across a voice that belonged to your associates. They told me some interesting things about you and your plan to escape. Good. It's out of bag. Our fellows were supposed to go alongside, but they tied up. Void Kraken's gullet. And I'm not ready to eat this, so pardon me for trying to pull Synthwell. It's just we want nothing to do with the whole warden nonsense. So what now? Will you let us go? Sure. Sure. Idira cracks her neck. Sure, no problem. Today, you tell us a little lie. Tomorrow, you stick a torpedo in our sight from that ship of yours. I'm not gonna make the final. If it doesn't fall apart, Idira doesn't wanna. Give me a reason. Oops. Give me a reason. Here's a deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want the riot, but what the city? What? No play along, but it's not play. We never know if this is gonna know the lawful authority of Housewood. That's good enough for me. Go do your pirating. I'm alright with that. Give us a chance, eh? Harder. Yes, we just want to wait until it blows over. And we go back to our cells. Quietly do the rest of our time. No, guys, you're free. Go do piracy or something. Pascal in question was just good for need to be vocalized. Evident to the lead. Present the secret mysteries of logic. A repentant, honest heretic. How novel. Judging by results, is utterly unimpressed. Ingratiating monarch. Good. The lowborn speech is multiple colored and concealed as too dark a hues. This old man has a long history of lies. He's using his wiles on us as well, but I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. Hey, if my girlfriend says let them go, we let them go. Very well, I shall spare you. That's so great to hear, just great. Now this is a true secret, not the ward creep. Now then, where was I? He's continuing on. If you're ever on Footfall Station, is district Shadow Quarters. Reverend Hieronymus. Good. Careful with this guy. We're getting to Footfall. The Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there. A certain Riza does her business. Grandpa Bakval says hello. See? It was good to let them go. You'll be her favorite client in the blink of an eye. There we are. We'll be going now, if you don't mind. Heretical, you may go. Iconoclast, I shall leave you here to die at the hands of the ones who go. To my parent, that it is the Lord so that you be sent to my ship. You will join my ship's crew. You have my personal pardon as a rogue trader. Thanks. We are most grateful. Good. Definitely not gonna play into the heretical shards in my pockets. Hey, this is cool. So this is the warden's office. Nice. They're dead prisoners. Let's loot them. Good. Auto pistol. Now put them away to sell in the future. Good. I'll report heresy to your commissar. Sure. Sure. Can we enter here? Is this where we're coming from? Yes. To the main level again, but
always keep your eye on the price.
Clumps of dust, but no trace of weapons or gear. Storage has not been used in some time. Goods. Pascal, open this for me, please.
Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Multifunctionality. An axe. A lasgun. I collect it all. This looting is done. Good.
This is intriguing.
Hey, this is intriguing there. A sanctioned psyker, divination, diviner staff. Primitive consign. Huh. Cool stuff, no doubt. Gas cloud grenade, and that's alright. To the main level. I think I want to do my lightning bolt staff still. Good. Let's build a bridge here. Nice. Easy peasy. Good. Save often, save early. Good. What is this? To the barracks. To the racks then. Good. Have we not been here before? Yes, we have been here before. But there is loot we haven't touched. Oh yeah, there is dead people. Goods. What is this? A prison guard key. Yes. And what is this? Severed human body parts. What are goods here? Prison diary of Atishan, part 3. I'm scared. Should not return. I was up at that man started with a little thing. The warden would come back to talk as he did. So he used that as a question before. Some gushing sermons, some gibberish about a path of purgation, the sanctuary of sacrifice, blinded eyes. Oh yeah. Under the influence of our arch enemy, the I don't know what they're called. Of course, Master Warren, he could have told you to taste the optimist meat. Everyone else was doing nothing to please the big man. I was wrong. People in the British started yapping about appreciating blindness. The optimists were no longer just we were emperor forgiving prophets of some kind, but to save the rest of the sword that already makes sense. Rubbish. People were not supposed to make circles as optimates. Separate bit enemy first you to cut off his own ear. Oh, crawled on his knees towards me. He handed me the ear and begged me not to visit. Okay, what Thorn was supposed to do with an ear? Why is everyone, every single one, staring at me all the time? Warden said the time was nigh. I fainted to good things. I went to look at my good friend Cleanse was doing. He hadn't spoken for 3 months. Top teeth ripped out. Ouch! He spoke today. He looked straight at me and said, "Dead man." I kept hitting him until it hurt. Until it hurt me. Now my fists and feet are all bruised. Half the barracks stood there and watched and prayed. I'm scared. Poor guy Archie-chan. Can't wait how that story unfolds. Hey, put it in the cargo. Too late. Good. But that's what we found here. Let's look at this symbol.
The premonition runs true.
Dark forces of chaos. Yep, that is the blinded eye there. The chopped up or the burnt eye. What is it? The burning eyes or something like that? What the hell? This is gruesome. Let's get the heck out of here. Terrible. To the main level again. Good. And keep going.
Rise
Over
to the
the
top,
bridge.
or get left in the dust.
And keep going forwards. Hey, there is a dude. Saved early, saved often. What's going on here? This guard post has been vacant for a long time. There is a layer of dust on every surface. Pilot Raquel, that is the pilot girlfriend of somebody we know. And this is the exit out. We must have missed something. How do we get to here? Not too sure. To the barracks. Warren's office. Barracks again. To the void ship. I think we have to cross over there somehow. The game and its camera. Yes. To the open pit then. Let's go. We haven't looked at this. The dead guard did not even have time to draw a weapon. The attack must have come as a surprise. Surprise. A corpse in a uniform decorated with a winter scale coat of arms. Yep, the winter scale are our ally. A winter scale house. Good. Game is auto-saved. But we save again. Can we preemptively shoot at something here? Nothing here at all. Good, let's look at the environment. The accretions on the outside of the structure indicate some regularly occurring natural phenomenon. Possibly poison gas emission. Ooh. Not great. But oh, there are people. Awoken prisoner. What? Awoken prisoner goods? What is this here? Wrecking my camera? Cannot scroll upwards too much. But it does look so good. Should we just open fire? Warden Castig. Hey! This is the Mad Warden. What is he doing? And here's another lens. Can we shoot it? Can we shoot it already? I wonder. I don't get my thingies here. That means I'm not allowed. I think. Oh, we're gonna get a storyline thingy. Get a storyline.
I always keep my
Storyline
options
option
open.
segment. Maybe. I told you, I mean, they're hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters, whatever they're given to us, nothing but a pile of fibs. and uses admonitions. It is also almost soft voice. So he leans over prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. Oh no, this is a winter scale, dude. Let go of them. But Aurora, she is different. Spoken, she revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. Just stop struggling. Just a long, thin metallic rod with blood dripping off it. Oh dear. We have guests from the Von Valentius ship. How do I every my dear boy here to wait. Do not feel it, but it is important that you feel everything, including your other eye. Oh man. He is torturing this noble woman. The ones which is in here, rejoices in a cacophony of cries. So there was great significance to the entity in the frantic shining. Speak of words that speak of the ancient grave, over the priceless treasure, retrieved by the faithful after centuries long search. Good. Such dreadful shades. Kasha recoils and covers her mouth. Because they put us into the core. These people that cause oozing madness and despair, pain and doom. Yep. I picked up on that, Cassia. Thank you. You know who is on the table, step away from the hostage, but massively brought in his prison. Why did you mutilate these people? The pit, there's something special about it, is there not? An item value was once buried there. Now tell me, Warden, what was the item and who took it from here? This must be the consequence. You are too late, enemy of the truth. This bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find the trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Who is Aurora? Don't use it, but it's too late and you will never attain sight. Accept your faith. I do not like it when people take the prophet's Aurora's name in vain. I desire your death, enemy of the truth. The one raises his hand and the main people start stretching about their death throes. Time for words is past. Optimists give you part of the vision. Let our foes see the truth or become awash in blood.
I'll make an example out of you! Crush them!
That's right. That's what I meant to say as well. Get your characters into position. Only Cassia? Let's move over here then. Start the battle. Good. Unholy Lens. What does the most damage? Oh man, I moved it. Oh, that was so stupid. Can I reload? There were 11 willpower. This lens does not have willpower. Let's wreck it. Good. Not quite, but I can kill it.
Let's make some opportunities.
Hopefully. A shingle spear. Good stuff. So that is done. Who goes?
Who if
Abelard.
not me?
Could have fooled me. What is this breakthrough against such a status to an image? Yep. That's good stuff. Can we not run? This is so dumb. I wasted my thing. Okay, strategically this wasn't sound. Yeah. Cassia, you're gonna have to tank it out. Argenta can do something. Good, you go over here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And shoot your weapon. This is good.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Each strike is a prayer.
This is good indeed. Entrench. Cover efficiency. Get back on. Also resets. But I don't have action points, so we're good. Alright. Sure. You fire your weapon. Pascal, finally. First, oh no, this is Idira, darn it. Good, no problem. You go here and strike them down with righteous lightning. That is right. Beautiful. Also, we're gonna be protected here. Using our forewarning. Alright. Abelard now finally can move.
Tried and tested tactics are the best.
Tried and tested, and then we're gonna charge. Why not?
I'd rather not.
Melee weapon, sure. Charge, and let's go.
Indeed.
That's nice. And we're gonna do our breakthrough attack now. Oh, we cannot? Oh, we can. Oh, he parried. Rude. Let's brace for impact. Good. Always good on the first turn. Hasn't failed me yet. The camera is just wrong in this game. It is just awful. Instead of coding a camera that works every time, you leave the player to the task, which is quite tiresome. Good, but finally it is Pascal's turn. Just gonna go here. Do my thingy. In the middle-ish. Machine Spirit Communion, beautiful. And can we shoot this? Yeah.
Request approved.
Ooh, nice. Never shot this kind of weapon before. What is this? A plasma pistol. Nice. It's good stuff. What's wrong with her? Oh, integrity. Good. It's red, so naturally I'm thinking this is a debuff every time I'm looking at it. Just like the fired up. But Cassia, oh, they line up for me. They line up for me. Maybe somebody should act first? Yep. Let's Argenta act first. No, we're gonna act here.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Be careful not to cross your eyes. Little stare. How many people can I get at once? This is just one person. Can we move some more? Yes. I think this might be better. Yes.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No.
Duty demands.
Right. Abelard? Try
If
again,
you
dude.
insist, Lord Captain.
Try again. A simple hit. Cannot dash. But we can wreck him
At your beck and
with
call.
2 action points. So let's prepare our hit and hit them.
Victory is imminent.
And they parried. I thought if I use this then... parry and parry. Nice sword fight there. Cassia is done. Now it's time for the boss. Go over here. And we're gonna snipe somebody. Or, come on, Abelard.
On it.
You can do it, man. I'm sure you can. Just try again. So what does this do? More damage, right? Armor penetration damage ignores 10%. Ignores 10% of the parry, so that's why I did this.
It will be done.
So then I hit. Look at this. This janky camera. It is a bit bad. What? There's another lens? Oh, nobody told me. That's community. There is no Warhammer 40k community that watches my streams. But damn it. Somebody should have told me that there's an unholy lens. Good, we have to focus. Abelard is done. And maybe we can snipe it? We can. It has 40 hit points, but let's start
I'll make
this
it
up.
happen.
This does not help me, man. Deals 11 energy damage to unholy lens. There we go. Good. The warden is shooting at us. Argenta still has full hit points. And is this another unholy lens? Seriously? That sucketh big time. Is this a point blank shot possible? Oh, it's not even probably good. There's not enough. 62%. Let's shoot it. Terrible. Good. Use the lens as cover. Genius. Idira. Can I cross over here somehow? Can go into this hole and scream.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Somebody gets forewarned so they don't die.
Anything else?
Anything else? Indeed, anything else. Let's expose the warden. No. Analyze the warden.
Will do.
And then scream at the lens. Lens is too far. Let's murder this guard over
Anything else?
here. They survived. Can't be helped. Abelard, you should rush the lens as best as you can. Go
Follow my
here.
lead.
And then dash straight.
I will do my duty.
Do your duty. And then... Can I do anything more? Let's shoot the shotgun. And they dodged. The guard who did not want to die. Good thing we're dodging over here. Where are you going, dude? Pascal. You should help out with the lens. Let's run.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Calculated fury algorithm. You can see this prisoner. Let's do a single shot over here. What is this? Plasma overcharge, extra damage. No. Plasma single shot is good.
Running binaric override. Insignificant advance.
Very satisfying. And what is this perfect spot we don't have? Kasia, you tanked a lot of damage, girl. What can you do for us? You can help Abelard kill the lens. Is there somebody in range? Idira is in range. We're not forewarned. Idira. Forewarn me, please. Good. And cannot shoot. Their weapon is terrible. Then let's just analyze the warden some
What
more.
of course.
Of course. Good, then Kesha can help Abelard. Hopefully, maybe. Let's go here.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Tomes of military tactics. Cannot shoot the lens, but we can shoot the warden and we hit the lens 100%. Nice. 11 points of damage. Sweet. That's what we wanted. Good. We can do our heroic act anytime. Let's try and get next to our girlfriend. But first we're gonna tell her to do something, or cannot. Here then, out in the open. And so that everybody can hit everybody. Take aim. Fire the weapon. We're gonna do the voice of command. We're going to tell them to take aim.
It's as good as done.
And we're going to tell them to shoot again. At the warden.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Yeah. But you're a good shooter. Then the Jude is done. This is so useless. Good. Yeah, Abelard can take it.
Duty go hand in hand.
Argenta, try to kill this. For Christ's sake. Entrench. Next time user run gonna get back on.
Doubt is for the weak.
Nice, this is broken. We killed it. Sweet. Let's entrenching.
I'll do it.
Next time we use run and gun, we're gonna run very far. Oops, did we just lose our super bonus? No, while at full wounds, soldiers plus 10 ballistics and plus 2 movement points. We did not. Because we have extra wounds here from... So we have extra wounds. We have extra hit points from somebody. This was really a bad design decision to call this wounds. This is... because wounds are negative. Inherently. So, whatever. Edir. Somebody is not forward. Let's do that. Good. I don't want to clump up my forces. Can I not go here? This is terrible. Do I see this dude? Cannot lightning him. Can I scream him? Can I scream the lens? No, but I can scream him.
Anything else?
Good. And also analyze them.
On it.
What is their analyzation factor? Oh, because I screamed at him, I lost all analyzation. Right. Abelard? Ah, he's one step too far here, but that's alright.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Go to the lens and wreck it, please. No big deal, we don't even have to do much. Hey, let's use Endure. That gives me a bonus with my cloak. And kill it.
It will be done.
There we go. And then we can rush this guy from behind. And he parries, of course. But we could do a daring breach. There's no limit on melee weapon attacks this turn.
No matter the cost.
No matter the cost. No matter the cost. Good, I can attack 4 times. And I will. With a knife? 28. 4 times 7 is 28. Let's shift this guy to death.
Indeed.
Let's go. Again. Warden.
One to a target.
Only 2 shivs needed. Good. Reason, enemy death. Good. Good momentum increase. And this guard is still there.
I've suffered worse.
I suffered worse. He really gets it now. Good. Pascal's turn. Everybody is so far away. Cannot see this dude. But maybe from here. Good. What is this? An overcharge extra damage. Let's go. It's a 30% chance. Come on, Pascal. What is this, by the way? Machine Spirit on a guard? No. We could analyze before we shoot. Does a little bit of a thing there. Good. 7 analyzation points. Let's go. The chance is low. Or plasma overcharge area attack. Single shot. 30%. Let's hope that we hit. Missed. That's alright. Kesha? She's a bit better. Maybe we let Jude shoot.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yeah. For your personal serf there. Mr. Jude Courier. Let's shoot this dude 95%. On the other hand, no, it doesn't matter who we shoot.
I'll see to it.
They both have full. Ooh. Did they just disintegrate? And the camera was all jerky. So we did not really see. Embarrassing. Good. Kashi, you can sing or shoot somebody. Let's do it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I insist. But you missed. Good. Jude's turn
Taking
again.
calculated risk is my
Calculated
second
risk.
nature.
Go here.
I won't compromise my principles.
Unavailable. That's fine. Cannot command each other, maybe. I don't know.
I'll make it happen.
But they can give each other extra turns. Good. 14 points of damage. Deadeye shot. Beautiful. And Jude will do the same.
Who if not me?
Who if not him?
Never stood a chance.
Beautiful. Maybe there's a setting for the camera. To check. Good. Argenta. Go forward. And single shot this dude.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, we're done. We're done over here. Sweet. Find Yvain Winterscale. We found her. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling on the young man's lip. And his voice is barely audible, but even now it remains melodious and quite cautious. Yvain Winterscale. A.F. Coronos. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Indeed. On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Uruk 5, the station was washed in the midst of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was delighted to still see such rare colors in my home. I'm getting jealous here, Kasha. Now, however, his colors are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help, Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul, for he whose presence makes the world a little brighter deserves no less. I agree, Kasha, I agree. Lady Kasha, I presume? The sacred child of House Ocelio. But Evie, why don't you have a picture here? Man, I would like a character portrait. The sacred child of House Ocelio, how disgraceful it is that on the day we finally meet, I find myself not at my best. There's no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful and tragic circumstances. I must take my leave. Goodbye. Your pilot will take you to Governor Medea. Finish him off. I cannot be certain that you aren't infected by this girl. So this game begs for an evil playthrough. So good. This game is very good. I must take my leave. I will see the score from you. Conserve your strength. You're wounded and need help. Conserve your strength. You're wounded and need help. Wounded. I would have phrased it altogether different. Tortured and maimed. Have you ever had your eyes burned out? This was my first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. This guy. He's either trying to make light of the situation or growing delirious from the pain. Hey, don't worry about it. There are augmentations here. The tech priests can replace your eye. But there is no dialogue choice. What have they done to you? The warden. I tried to consult the right. Diplomacy failed. Speaking is a struggle. But he continues stubbornly. Father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try. I had to try. Good, you will be assistant, my friend. You will be assisted, my friend. Good. Yvain, until our next meeting, I require some time alone with my thoughts. Good, here's some jibs. Skin crawls. There does not appear to be anything of note. What about this thing? Mutilated man does not stir, bound in shackles. Plaque near his head reads, Most Holy Prophet and Optimate Atishan. Oh no! He found his end here. Atishan! Oh! What a sad end to the story. Man, oh man. Good. What loot do you have for me? Ooh, a noble sword! I hope Abelard will approve. And a precise las pistol. Good stuff. Improved armored body glove as well. Good. As an upgrade to our stuff. And what is this? Corrupted man's appearance as gaseated is evident he was cared for after his mutilation. Good. Has a loot this guard as well. Good. What do you have? Nothing special. And more goods I like. But there is way more than this all. Good. Another guard. Collect. Now some things that you don't find, the game will give to you when you leave a map. That is...
Keep your wits about you.
Here is more guard. Then we can exit out here. We can open the door. Is there anything else we missed? There is indeed a bunch. There's another door we can open. Good. There's a bunch of axes we take. Could go around. Take the goods. Melter charge. Grenades. Like. What is this? This glass-making furnace was used to melt the extracted sand into glass.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Medikey 100%. Sweet.
The machine god.
The evidence suggests that the victim was killed by poison gas. Good. Lock this door.
Successful.
Oh, we missed some loot over there. Good. Yes, please. Now I think we're done on the prison
I
planet,
always
right?
have a backup plan.
So we can leave again. Let's go over here and up again. But maybe we should check our inventory, because we have some upgrades. Abelard. Officer's chainsword. Or this thing. Let's compare. Officer's chainsword. Sorry, of course not. Is 1 point more damage. On a hit, the sword's attack inflicts a disturbed effect on the target for 2 rounds. If the target of the attack is already suffering from the disturb, attack deals an additional damage to the target. Good. Chainsword has more armor penetration, but look at this noble sword special. Really sweet. Also, what we could do is right-click it, do the info, and scroll down. Prerequisites. Adeptus Astartes equipment. Drukhari must have features. Adeptus Astartes, Drukhari, Eldari equipment. Where does he have this features from? I don't even know. Let's info the sword. Adeptus Astartes, Drukhari, Eldari. Is this an or? Or is this an and? I don't know. But let's check the... I always click the inventory spot. What game does this? You click the inventory spot, like a trinket, cloak, gloves. You click it, and then the inventory sorts immediately to everything that fits in that slot. So that's a genius feature, and this game is sorely missing that feature. But alright, cloak. Blessed Cape. Do you know? Wasn't there something else? What do you have? A psychic body glove you keep? Any more body glove people? Yes. Armored or improved armored? Improved armored, and the armored goes into cargo. Fortress World Mesh Vest. Mesh Vest. Mesh Vest. Normal mesh vests, let's just add them to the cargo. Why can I not always? Because this is unique? Could be. Good. Heavy leather armor and synth skin. Agility is more than 40. She could do it. Synth skin. Plus 5% dodge. Armor is the same. Dodge 40, 55, 454% in this chapter. What does that mean? Incoming damage reduction. Gotta definitely equip this. Good. And then we have a laser pistol. Instead of never using Stab revolver goes away. Well maintained, but it's added to cargo. Foe hammer. Ooh. Sounds crazy. Precise last pistol. There we go. Let's equip it over here. Good. Officer's chainsword is good stuff. Anybody else who can use this even? Everybody. I'm gonna shine X. Let's leave them their weapon. She doesn't have a close-up weapon. What's this? Flame, a two-handed ranged weapon. She can also flame. We have 2 dead eyes. Let's let her flame instead. See how that goes. You have a normal las pistol, and las is not your specialty. And a shock baton for no reason. Diviner staff. Oh, we're gonna have 2 staffs. Oh, nice. Info. Consign. Heroic act. Next attack against every enemy in combat. Automatically critical hit. Touch, I dare say, is really good. Good, you carry your staffs. A shotgun, I was alright with that. The gimmicky shivving somebody down, I don't think we need. Let's have the foe hammer here. Counts as a shotgun. Beautiful. Good. So what do we have? A shotgun? And a shotgun. Can we have a variety of weapons instead? How about this sniper rifle there? Now he's decked out. Good. Still have a shock baton. We never use it. But if it comes to close combat, let's use an officer's chainsword. Good.
Is there money to be made?
Is there money to be made? I don't know. Let's leave and find out. Good. Game auto-saved. Wonderful. Why is there no music? This game is so weird. Options. Graphics. Display. Sound. Let's increase the music volume. Cannot hear anything. Save, yes, save. Can I somehow make it so that the game doesn't pan the camera needlessly? Auto pause. Turn-based mode. Move camera to currently acting character, sure. But lock camera on to moving character, sure. Or should we turn this all off? I think we must turn this off. Let's apply. See if that works better. You can always press the F button for focus. Good. Let's exit out. Hey, I can hear some music now. Sweet. And return to the ship. Everybody is running. Good. There is no running in the Baldur's Gate 3. It was a garbage game. Let's return to the void ship. Can we talk to them? Hey, your guy is good now. Your lordship, the barrier has been crushed. I have news of your lord. She anxiously pitches forward. Is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he alright? Yes and no. He is safe in one piece. I shall receive him as a guest. So ready to shuttle. He's alive but badly wounded. Help my people get him to our ship. Safe and in one piece. I shall receive him as a guest. Ready to shuttle. Visible relief. Consider done, your lordship. Thank you. Good. No more. And move out. Good. So what would be the next step? We question points of interest. But why is there still a question mark? There's also a question. Because it's a point of interest, but head to the monastery. That we could do. We haven't checked out this yet. Let's scan it. Matka. Matka says, I just saw on Discord that you're playing this. Matka says hi. Good to see you, Matka. Just saw on Discord that you're playing this? I told you I'm playing this. Let's begin the scan. Good. And but I neglected to turn on the DLC, so this will be, maybe I'm gonna revisit it one time, but it's not the complete content. Good. Argors notice a large object, lifeless rocks. Void ship, hull of it is severely damaged. Rocks around escaped by the forces of a gigantic machine crash landing. Wow. The Augurs haven't detected any vital signs aboard or near the vessel, but we have Xena's lore and a 100% chance on our Xena specialist, Pascal. Fat Cat says, Rogue Trader, I'll trade you Matka for a Fat Cat. Fat Cat, you gotta watch this one movie. It's definitely not a good movie, but it's good fun. And the movie is called Shogun Assassin. Check it out. Because the main character, that's you. It's a fat dude, and to me it's a fat cat, because the way he moves is amazing. What he can do with a sword is crazy. He's lacking your charisma, that actor, but it's still watchable. Oh gee, thanks man. It's still watchable. Not as much screen presence as the Fat Cat, but it is watchable, so you can watch it. Trust me, it's called the Shogun Assassin. It's very not high budget. What is it called? I will look it up too, says the Mad Cat. Shogun Assassin, because there's this new show on FX. And it's called Shogun. If you have seen the movie with Christopher, the name escapes me, but if you've seen that movie, then you know the plot, and the characters there. I wouldn't say they're that great, but they're all like serial actors. But anyways, the show is good. IMDb 9.4. I think it's a bit too much Definitely over 7, near the 8. But 9.4 is a bit much. It's a really good show. It's really good. Right. August noticed a large object. All of the energies of the redemption. August engineered by the suns about the vessel. Good. Xenos lore. Send a squad to the planet to explore the void ship. Yes, definitely. Destroy the wrecked void ship with a precise shot. No. To succeeded, of course. We have Pascal with us. The landing party reports the Evox as soon as they touch down. Across the void ship before them is covered with spikes, which is a morbid beast sculpted from darkness itself, menacingly hanging over the ravine. An experienced veteran and curator determines amongst the Xenos race called the Drukhari. Oh dear. Ready to collapse at any moment, ship along Wolf Creek, as if promising to drag along the abyss below anyone who dares to disturb its slumber. Gained 175 XP. That's a lot. Abelard suggests finding out what things are doing in there. Or sent more people. Anxious, idiots was screaming, repeating the word Harbinger, darkness and death. Tempted destiny, Rocktree decides to recall people from the vessel. Argenta eagerly says the only good Xenos is a dead one. A true servant of the Emperor should soil their hands with Xenos technology. Rocktree orders that more people be sent. Being the god Emperor's chosen, the Rogue Trader won't go digging around Xenos trash. Now, I'm a bit torn because Abelard has the right suggestion, but I hate Abelard. So I'm gonna listen to Argenta here. Nine purchase to purchase the drugs and the holy flame blessed by the Emperor himself, the power of what once for. Okay. That was dumb. But anyway, not explored. We could do this again. We could do this again. Good. Now we do Abelard then. Managed to stabilize the life his bodies and his died. Came to life immediately craving to state human death. Deadly traps have been activated. Agility test succeed. Monsters controlled designed to win. Took the source by surprise, but were neutralized before the scope of so several curious pieces of Xenotech. Good. Instance of worship, but no data could shed some light on. Good. Assortment, there you go. Loot. Wonderful. And we cannot do any more here. No resources. Good, here we're done. This is already explored as well. I guess we will finish up the quest. The main quest, so we can visit other solar systems. Gonna head to the monastery. Alright. Bunker, starport. And that is the monastery, I think. Let's figure out the bunker first, or hold on. Can we enter the ship first? And let's see what happens if we keep our wounds. If we just go there. Let's accept. Because we went to the ship, but we did not load up the ship's insides. And I want to know if the wounds of my people are healed. Nonetheless. Because every time you use the ship, all wounds are healed. That way you can save on medkits. And no wounds. Good. Let's level up. Phew, it's going to take a while. The leveling up is so fast here. Choose an ability. Good. What is recommended? Get back into the fight. Encourages an enemy to recover. Targets under the effect of voice command. They also gain temporary wounds. Air of authority increases in resolve until the end of combat. Additional action point. Wow. Break their ranks. Do you have anything warp? Do you have anything origin? Do you have anything archetype? Archetype is this commander thingy. Grants an additional movement points. Ignores attacks of opportunity if voice of command. That is a good combo. immediately grants an ally additional movement point. That means... Can I then move immediately as well? Because it's not their turn. Break their ranks. This will check the additional damage. Multiplied. Oh, this is good in conjunction with Abelard. But let's not. I think I like move. Yep. I like move. Let's do it. And then we choose a talent. Strength is low. Heavy weapon proficiency. Overpower. Training weapon skill. Ballistic skill. Should just take ballistic skill here, I think. Probably. It's killing images. Field of fire. Regimental tactics is so bad. Tenacity? Just ignored. Tenacity. Let's be tough here. Sure, why not? Good. Apply. Abelard. The warrior. Strength, they're strong enough apparently. Somehow we're not allowed to take this. Agility is low, toughness could go up. But weapon skill I want. Good. Cross athletics. Coercion. Demolition medic. He could be my coercion man. But athletics is useful for other things as well. To leap over to climb over slippery rocks. Affected by strength? No, this doesn't do anything, but do the environmental rolls. But anyways, it's high, so let's maximize. Good. Adira. Operative. Good. Oh, we can take another mother. Psi rating 1. Biomancy, pyromancy, psychic powers. Sensory deprivation. Good. Recognition features Psi rating 2. Features prescience or foreboding. Prescience. Target gains until end of combat. Intelligence, perception, fellowship, and willpower. Until end of combat. I like. Next. Good. Then we choose a talent. Common talent. Training ballistic skill. Characters. Base skill. What are we doing here? Warp lore. Base skill lore. Warp. Sure, why not? Apply. Argenta, the soldier. Can get something soldiering agility up. Or ballistics up. Let's do a ballistics up. And chain weapon combat master. No. +2 movement points, just like that. Yes. Apply. The operative. Origin, no origin. Archetype. Intimidation. Non-area attack. Inflicts the intimidated effect. Next non-area attack. I think I like this. Technical knowledge? Nah. Good. Damage dealt. against bosses, we're going to intimidate them. Is a good call. Flame weapon expert. What is your weapon? Who did I give the flamer to? Nah, he got plasma stuff. Plasma weapon expert. Good. Apply and Kasha. My girlfriend. What's she gonna take? Ah, she could take move as well. Or she could take aim as well. Air of authority. Let's get back into the fight. No. She's gonna take the move as well, because it's so good. Next. Swift movement, just like that. Dual weapon combat. In addition to the usual 1 attack per round. Minus 20. Character training, agility, weapon skill. She's not good at shooting, but she shoots all the time. Let's give her ballistics. Good. Character training, ballistic. Apply. Good, and we're gonna move out. Save the game. Good. Where are we? That planetoid there.
I always keep my options open.
Governor Medina. Yeah. We have to go further down into the dungeon, I think. Wait, what? Upper Bay, return to Void Ship. I don't think I meant to come here. Return to Void Ship. Huh? Yeah, I confused the places there. I said bunker. Starport? That is one and the same thing. Interesting. Let's go to the monastery then. 2 people have business there. Good. We have to find the Inquisitor, and Pascal has to talk to the tech priest there. Good. Let's get it going. Electrodynamic Cenobium is the tech priest monastery. Beautiful. Recover the landing area, Lordship. Glory to the Von Valanches. You cover. How's the map looking? The map is looking like there is loot to be had.
Let us not dawdle.
Let us not dawdle. Let's take the goods. First thing we do when we come to a new place, we loot the place. Every time the same.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Athletics 100%. And then?
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Nothing matters more. Good, we take this stuff. Beautiful. Anything else? There's a dead body.
My house would be proud of me.
Judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same ones the governor sent to the monastery's aid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the heretics must be here already. Darn it. What do the steps tell me? Oh. Good. So this is the monastery. Sweet. Good. So I know where I am now. Let's find every secret in the landing pad. Fat Cat. Is it a 1980s movie? Yes, Fat Cat, it is.
I won't let it define me.
The computational altar is surrounded by a great number of candles and commoners' measly offerings. Okay, I want to make sure I look up the right one. Alright. It is definitely the right one.
I always have a backup plan.
And it's crazy. It's just an action flick. But it has its real good moments. Like, normally if I see a child in a movie having a bigger role, I'm like, yeah, do I really want to watch this? But this one is done very well.
Is there money to be made?
This one is done very well. Child is not obtrusive at all. So, check it out. It's maybe not good for falling asleep though, because sometimes the soundtrack is a bit, I want to say bad. It's just a bit too much. It's really really grinding. Terrible. Let's not open the gate. Good. We're gonna open the gate. Pascal can do it. Ben-Harry can awaken the gate's latching mechanism. Do we miss anything over here? Always check your surroundings. No, we're good. Let's check the monastery. It's gonna be a big fight. Just like that? Probably. Fat Cat is the sleeping baby. Baby Rage is this emoji. I wouldn't be able to tell. We're loading up. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Game is auto-saved as well. And this is what I mean with a janky camera. What is this? This is just in the way. Good. Check the corpses. The heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had time to reach for their weapons. Good. Dead heretic is a good heretic.
I always keep my options open.
Right? If you ask Argenta, then yes. Darkness lurks beyond the bright flashes. 2 darknesses. A red one and a yellow one. Probably have to help the yellow one.
Let us not dawdle.
Good. Let's look at this. You know that wire junctions are often marked with a symbol of a key that appears to connect 2 lines. Despair and madness, says Kasha. Let's go around here. There's a door. No wounds on a heretic's body with states control terror's eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels. We open a random door here.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last Electro Priest you killed, where did you find?
Electro Priest. Wait, is this one of ours?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the cook.
And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
He probably was one of us. He has Imperial weapons, but they're all corrupted. There is Heinrichs, and he has a portrait. Tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. Supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. Expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by reddish brown stains. 4 sword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. Good. Investigate. Heinrichs, good thing we found you. Try to focus on what you can shake the image of deadly torture you inflict on the those squiggles of blood pouring in the ears and sweat beating on your skin. Yeah, because we got something inside of us. As bad as that sounds. Essentially, isn't this ship supposed to find for the Lord? Interrogator von Calix, I presume. The Emperor protects. Kneel and repent of your heresy before rogue traitor, filthy sorcerer, and I might spare your life. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Let's pretend we don't know who he is. It's gonna be nice. Can I say it again? Kneel. Good.
A rogue trader? With all due respect, your lordship, my right to sorcerous powers was bestowed upon me by a greater power than yours. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrich van Kalox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos, member of the High Lord Inquisitor Circle, and, by his lordship's grace, sanctioned psyker in the service of the Imperium.
Kellogg's.
If this suffices as introduction, permit me respectfully to inquire what manner of circumstances has brought a rogue trader to this monastery, currently overrun by heretics.
Point to the corpse. What did you do to him? No. I'm here to collect you. I'm under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require, after which I'm to provide you safe passage.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Dude, he's requisitioning me, these Inquisitors.
Requisitioning?
Yeah.
Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
What he said.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
This guy.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption
Oh, Kesha,
is the
not you.
solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000
Kesha.
stars.
Sure.
You're familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor.
Everybody wants her.
I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
Good. Possessive overdoing the monsters are none of my concern. No. I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Oh, choose party members. Are we taking him with us? Kesha has awareness. Abelard is athletic. Idira we need. Good, let's get rid of Abelard. Accept. Good. Now, we have to level him up. Oh dear. Let's look at this. Heart uncomfortable meditation, but is good reports. Was cogitating. Fight his body still warm. He only bled to death a few minutes ago. Loot that cultist. What is this? An auto gun. Is that new? And an improved armored body glove. Don't need that garbage. something wrong here.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Left in the dust. Right, warrior. Do we have eight ranks available? Good, let's save the game. But this will take only forever. Right, a warrior like Abelard. Perfect. But Abelard took the good sword now. Damn it. Alright. Warp features. He can have warp features, interesting. Good, he has this thingy and then defensive maneuvers. When the warrior takes damage, they gain plus 0% dodge. Wow. That sounds really good. Endure and charge. Good, so we can... Ooh, what is this? Biophysical distortion. Psychos attacks including poison enemies. All the psychos, including attacking psychic powers. Poison enemies. Section Siphon. Every time Psychic deals damage, they gain +1 stack of Siphon. To target adjacent +2 stacks. When the Psycho suffers lethal damage, attacks of Siphon are removed to reduce this damage by -1 for each second until either of stacks are removed or the damage is no longer lethal. Huh. Good. Confer immunity. Pulse of life, strange vitality. Deterioration. Damage is increased by half. I think we're going to take the things with a picture. I'm a simple dude, what can I say? Including attacks that now deal poison damage. Yes. All Psychers attacks also deal poison damage. Sweet, I like it. Good. Characteristic. So we don't have our athletic guy anymore. Let's take strength then. Good. And yes, you are a psychic as well, so willpower is good. Oh, he has Xenos lore. Just like my dude here. Yep. So we don't... They are... good, it's fine. It's better to have two people having the same thing, probably. Good. Strength we took. Choose an ability. Invigorate. Restores wounds. Regeneration. Enfeeble we want. Until all targets within the area. Suffer penalties, strength and agility. And increased all incoming damage. Prerequisites biomancy. Is this what I took here? No. That's just her. That's just his thing. Purge soul. Against Xenos. Sweet. But I think I want to do enfeeble. And then later take regeneration. Yep, that is the best. Warp speed. Target increases movement point. Let's do next. Good. Then this again. Could do more athletics. He is a coercer as well. Athletics first. Good. Then another characteristic. We like strength. And we like melee apparently. Course. Pure strength we're gonna take. And then... it will not die. Heavy armor proficiency I can take? Because it's strong enough? Yes. I wanted this for him. I have to respec him as well. Remind me when I get back to the ship. Respecking Pascal. Good, so we could do more athletics even. Or he could be our coercer. Let's have him be our coercer. Now we have a talent. Character level 10, and we can get a psi rating of 1. Sanctified Slayer. Critical chance is increased by resolve. I think I like. Armor increases, Edge of Dawn, Eternal Glory, Hymns of Hatred. Critical damage stacks. Blade of Light, force weapon attacks, deal force weapon. I wonder if he has such a weapon. I think the game just told me he has such a weapon. Psychic Barrage. Additional damage. Second sight. The range increased. I like. Subtle manipulation. So you use damages being made damage without provoking. That's good. But why would I just hit them with my force sword? Obscure threat. All resistance tests of the target. All resistance tests of the target suffer a penalty. So if we go into cover and do our thing, they're probably gonna get wrecked. Is in cover, but not. Is this full cover or any cover? No, this is all cover. Very good. So I'm very much inclined to take this. So we go into cover and then we do our enfeeblement. Then we rush in and kill everybody. That's a good plan. It's good to do something before the battle reaches its crescendo, because if we rush in and do a melee thing, then we're in the middle of it all and we just have to tank. We just have to tank. No other choice. It's good to have a choice. Daring Breach. Deflection deals additional damage. Warrior gains +1 movement point enemies. Or does not provoke attacks of tribute. Additional damage. I thought the Daring Breach would give me unlimited attacks. Probably here somewhere. There probably. Good. Additional damage we take, of course. And then yet another talent. Good. We can take anything here. Archetype. Thick skin. Epicenter of slaughter. Archetype is warrior. Good. But warp features are so good. Descent. Wait, what? Every round of combat, my armor increases by 5% just like that. Oof. We have to take this. Good. Strength, agility, strength, we're done. Agility, willpower. I think we're gonna go for melee now. Because from range, we're just gonna do our psych attacks. We're rank 8, I'm sure we're gonna get another psych attack. Good. Here we go. Choose an ability, warp features. Oh no, wait. Taunting scream, breakthrough. Enemies because we're near. Metabolic overcharge. This is the route that we're going. Target ally immediately gains an extra turn. Yes. Yes, severe stress. Suffer 5% of the maximum damage at the end of each turn until the end of combat. Every action the target makes during this extra turn will also trigger the damage. Infuriate. Target ally increases movement. But I guess we could try. Good. All we need is a the regeneration then. Regeneration? Can we take it? No. Why? Psi rating 2. Good. Light of the Imperium. Purge Soul. Deals damage. Direct damage. I like. 12 cells range. Good. Increased against demons and such. Good. Demons and Xenos. What is this? Common talent. Nimble. 10% bonus to dodge. I just like to take Nimble and thing that gives +2 movement points. Yeah, Nimble is good. Let's take Nimble first. Again this. Agility. Weapon skill, toughness. Let's give ourselves a little bit more toughness. Should we? Nah, weapon skill, come on, min-max. Coercion is done. Demolition, Medicaid, lore. We have a lore specialist on Xenos already. We don't need him to be. We can focus on other things like carouse, athletics. Ooh, this is very high now. Very good. New ranks available. Wait, what? Oh, we're done? Ah, we did not click right. You have to click right. Toughness, weapon skill. More weapon skill? Yes. Even though I also like agility for dodging and such. But let's min-max. Good. Should we go to summary? We should. Apply. Very nice. Leveling up. Half an hour later. Let's save the game. And find our first combat. Check the map. Here we got some loot. Let's get it. There it is. Good stuff collected. Oh, we did not check the inventory. Let's not forget. What do you have here? An auto pistol, a 4 sword, and your biomancer staff. Good. Auto pistol is garbage. Let's get rid of it. Got a sword. We're not gonna do any melee at all. Any shooting at all. What is this? Oh, he can use lasers. Interesting. But as a normal las pistol we add to the cargo. Shotgun we add to the cargo. Drukhari weapon proficiency. Navigator staff. Good, let's check our cargo. But where and how? And he doesn't have grenades. Cannot use that, that's fine. Gas cloud. Just a variety of grenades here. I still click the inventory slot. What was that game? Probably any other role-playing game does this. Click an inventory slot, sort the inventory. Good. Mesh. Heavy leather armor. Equip. So we do have heavy weapon leather armor. Rings. Bada bings. Where? Can wear a cape. Good. Increased damage against demons. Dogmatic conviction he has, no doubt. No rings and such anymore. No trinkets, no helmets. Let's check our cargo. Is it C? No, C is character sheet. Cargo manager is B for bulk. Good. Cargo list. Somewhere there must be something. Ripper auto pistol. Ripper solid projectile. I think yes. Is definitely good enough. Inventory. on Heinrichs. The first. Good, you have a Ripper auto pistol instead of your other garbage that you had there. And save the game. Find the dungeon. That's what we gotta do here. Find the dungeon. Where could it be?
I always have a backup plan.
Always have a backup plan. Oh, we're not coming from here, no.
You will beg for mercy.
Wait, what?
But I will grant none.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Oh, we have been ambushed. But we have high awareness here with a woman. Oh, we have no choice. We have to start the battle. Good. Is Cash's turn. Let's gaze at them. Or we should tell Pascal to act. Pascal is going to give everybody a bonus.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Cannot move. That's fine. Move, move, move. One friendly creature. Voice of command. We only have 2 action points left. Unlimited range. Unlimited range. If we stare ahead, or if we do the cone here. Yes.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
She's good. She is great. Let's stare here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
That's fine. We're gonna be fine. Good. Whose turn is it now? Jude's turn. We could simply stare again. Might be too much. I don't know. Cultist fighter. Shoot straight here with Argenta. Move, move, move. On Argenta. And then give her an extra turn and she shoots, shoots, shoots. Possibly. Good. She can also dash and do Furious Recital. Voice of command. Or then we lack the action point needed to do something else as well. Like telling her to take aim.
It's as good as done.
Take aim and fire. Good. In a straight line, you hit a lot of people. That's just 2 people. This would be 3 people. Let's try and hit 3 people here.
I'll do it.
Oh, sweet. That's 1 person did. Dash. Let's dash out of the way. Good, we dash out of the way. Now it's Jude's turn. We could move. But move where? Let's move out of the way. Good. And now it's the enemy's turn. 30 points damage on Kasha. Brutal. Just brutal. Let's go here with Heinrichs.
Everyone, step aside.
Good. We can switch around things. Biomancer's staff. Siphon life. Healing the Psyker, but cannot heal her. Regeneration is not there yet. Iron arm. 1 friendly creature target gains sustained strength for toughness. Word of the Emperor. All allies in a circle +1 resolve until the end of combat. Good, resolve is what you gain every turn towards your heroic act, towards your momentum. I think. Not too sure. Let's purge this guy and see if that is good enough.
Let's see to it.
Oh, that was pathetic. Could enfeeble them as well. Could charge them. Around the corner? Not even sure if it's possible. Until the end of combat, one friendly creature. Myself.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Good. Word of the Emperor. This is adding onto the veil, it is. All allies in every edition. 5. This is everybody, let's do it.
I won't object to it.
Good. Buffing nicely. This adds the veil as well. So let's endure. Good. Idira can give them extra hit points. Kasha needs to get out of there somehow. Don't know yet how.
My heart still beats.
She gets wrecked. What is our new skill? Prescience. Alright. Perfect spot. Pascal wants to shoot their plasma. Argenta is done for the turn. Cultist Gunner. Idira could be in cover and do something. Pascal is out of cover. Let's try and save Kasha. No, it's too late. She will just run away.
Will do.
Let's give Perils of the Warp. Oh, great. Was Argenta hit? I hope not. Poor Pascal. But we're gonna go here.
What is this foreboding?
And this is our perfect spot. Good, we don't want to strain the veil anymore. Oh, we got 2 staffs now. Oh, I thought I had a weapon, I don't. Consign. Next hit against an automatic critical hit. Good. Or bad, rather. Let's strain the veil.
But of course. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Good. Unfortunate fate. And now it's Argenta's turn. How are her wounds? She has wounds now. She has damage, doesn't she? Does not tell me really. Why? Because she got hit, she doesn't have a bonus now because of Perils of the Warp. That is problematic. Cultist Gunner, Cultist Gunner, Cultist Fighter, Cultist Gunner. But I have to get her into action. To get her into gear. Sure, let's go here.
Rejoice in battle.
We're gonna rejoice in battle. We can do a burst. 65, let's go. Very nice. And then we could run and gun. Over here. Or we could entrench us. Oh no, we cannot entrench ourselves. There's no cover. But let's run and gun.
Commands, I act.
Over here. That's not running. And then we could entrench ourselves. Or burst once more. But I think entrenching is the better idea. I don't want to get hit too much. Cultist gonna hit us too much. Dude, I'm entrenched, what the hell? The cover is gone. Yes. Alright, Kasha. Let's go over here. I know she's almost dead. No need to tell me. But, maybe somebody else can act first. But maybe somebody can act last. Let's go here and do our gaze. Our furious gaze.
If I may.
You may.
Another pearl painted black.
Sweet. And then we're gonna tell Argenta.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
To do something. Good, Argenta. You can shoot. Or you can flee. How many people are there still left? 4. I'm gonna find cover again. Oh, I'm not allowed to do anything but shoot. Unless I dash. Let's dash into cover.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Good. Whatever good that may do me. Can do Furious Recital, 0 action points. Almost there. And then we can shoot this guy dead.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicate.
Good. Are we a hero now? Oh, is there 1 point missing? Does not tell me. It says 171 momentum. But the bar is almost there. So weird. We're done.
High momentum.
Kasha now can do the finest hour. Grants an ally an extra turn with full action point and movement points. There's no attack limit. Argenta?
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Yep, navigators are feared. You go here. No attack limit. That means I could shoot 4 times single shot. Or do 2 bursts. I can also dash again. Good question. 4 single shots or 2 bursts. I guess 2 bursts. Can we hit 2 people? Oh, there's barely any hit chance. I don't like. Maybe 4 single shots? Yep, this is better. Let's do it.
I'll do it.
4 points. Weirdly enough, that barely did anything. Let's try again. 10 points. And now he should be dead. Yes. And we're gonna shoot the other guy here as well.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And we miss, but that's fine. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't do anything because we hit the cover. And now we're out of cover again. Let's run. We cannot make it into cover. Damn it. She cannot tell her to move. But we can go out in the open here.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Don't leave us.
Low momentum.
That's
What the heck?
order.
What was this? We got wrecked? Is this a trap? Uh-oh. Are we dead? We are. Oh dear. Rejoice, says the fat cat. No, let's not rejoice. I'm dead. Head trauma. We're looking very dead here, but we're fine. Just have to make it until the end of combat. Good, Heinrichs, leave the trap.
The Emperor is on our side.
Because the Emperor is on our side. Word of the Emperor again? Maybe not. Can we enfeeble? Can we purge? Everybody's out of range. There is only this guy left. That guy. And that guy. This is not only, this is a lot of people. Is anybody in range? This is Purge Soul. This is Enfeeble. Doesn't look good. What can I do? Iron Arm ourselves until the end of combat? But I have this. Oh no, this is Argenta. We can help Argenta. Let's help her.
See to it.
Make her nice and tough. And we can charge ahead.
Naturally.
Good. And we can purge their souls.
Let's see to it.
6 points of damage. Uh-oh. Argenta dodges. Sweet. Idira, get out of the trap. Ouch, she got wrecked by the trap.
The battle formation is broken.
Battle formation is broken. Pascal, he's probably gonna get wrecked as well. Let's check the negative effect there. Does not tell me. It's just these particle effects that should tell me everything, apparently. Good. Let's go into full cover here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Be the fire in
As
my
the Emperor
heart.
commands, I act.
Gotta reload the weapon. And do a single shot. What is this? It's Revel to get rid of Winded. Because we are quite winded. Or is it winded? It's winded, right?
I'll do
It's
it.
Revel. Good. And then shoot. Oh no, we are out. Out of everything. Pascal, please survive the lightning.
As the tactical narrative dictates.
Hit the ground.
No.
I can make it.
Oh, what the hell? Is Kasha safe? She can go around. She has also her sniper attack. Let's do it. And wait a minute. Can we tell anybody else to do something? Heinrichs
If you insist, Lord Captain.
almost did. Can we somehow get out of there? Dash out of it?
For the throne's glory.
Phew, maybe. Good. We could do a daring breach as a desperate measure. Sure.
See our foes
It's a desperate measure, but I think we need to do it. Good. What is this thing here? Oh yeah, the auto pistol. Can go there now and hit them.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Yeah, you put your psychic abilities to use. Endure. Toughen up even more. This stack. This does not stack. I must be careful when I use these abilities. Good. Enfeeble, where's my Succum Dorai? Here it is. Drains life from target dealing such as like it's already for wounds, burns that he's almost like an ally with the lowest wounds. Oh, interesting. But we're in melee range. This will provoke an attack of opportunity, probably. So let's just try our Force Sword. Good. Psychic Force, additional Psi. May trigger a psychic phenomena. Sure, let's wreck them.
I won't object to it.
And they live still. But luckily we can attack again for some reason, because it's a desperate measure. Huh.
Your reckoning is due.
Very desperate indeed. Let's do a single shot on this guy as well. Sweet. Good. Kasha, now is your actual turn. And we can shoot them. Can we not do something else to help us out? Nope. Help my gaze. Oh, we can also help my gaze on this one. And move on somebody. Move on. Heinrichs. Too far. Argenta, too far. These guys all down. I think our first plan was the best. Yeah. Let's do a sniper attack. Dead eye shot. On the only person left. There's somebody behind here. Oh man, he's far and at full health.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, we miss. Argenta just got shot down.
Don't know what to do.
Don't know what to do. But I know what to do. Let's suck them dry. Oh no. This will warp even more. But maybe we need to do it. Good, let's suck them dry.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Good. That heals us up a little bit. And then we're gonna do a burst shot. Fatcat says, come again? He has a psychic attack that sucks the person's life out of him. And, yeah. It's pretty effective. I don't know, is it? Let's endure and do a single shot.
Naturally.
Nah, it's a horrible plan. Let's endure. Move behind them.
I need a foothold.
Good. In the hopes that the guy here will hit his friend. But maybe we should have gone here then, or there. Anyways. Maybe they're gonna try in single shot and then the piercing shot will hit them. Oh man. Let's just attack here.
For the throne, I'm done with this one.
Done with this one. Good, Heinrichs. It's getting shot at, of course. And here is this thing again. Good. Fatcat says he needs a foot long. Foot long from the subways. Oh. Did I say subways? From the subway. Not from the subways. If you find a foot long lying around in the subways, don't pick it up and eat it. It's probably not clean. I'm gonna go over here.
Cross my gaze.
Good, because if this thing here does its attack again, we're gonna be in bad shape. Oh, I can hit them. Let's do it. Is there somebody else I can command? Nobody is in range. Nobody's in range for anything. Let's just try and sniper this dude.
If I may.
Oh, nice shot. Sweet. Good. Can we do move on ourselves?
I'm afraid not.
I'm afraid not. Damn it. That's fine. This is an intense combat and we might lose. But let's go into cover here with Heinrichs. And shoot our auto pistol or something. Of course we're gonna endure. And are we gonna suck him? Again? Depends on the warp. Oh, he's barely out of range. Good for him, and probably good for us. Because if these pairs of the warp wreck us again, no good. Let's just do a burst. Oh, but we can purge them. Let's do it.
But of course, Lord Captain.
We do a purge and a burst shot. Cannot be used again. Damn it. Let's try and enfeeble them. Good. Oh, this will... Oh, the veil. No! Who degraded the veil? Let's stick here to cover. The word of the Emperor is already there, does not stack. Don't die! Oh, this is good cover, it doesn't break. Sweet. Kasha can do her thing. Let's go just forward. That's not smart. Stick to cover.
Military tactics.
Military tactics. Now Heinrich's
That is
image.
foolishness.
But no line of sight. Darn it. Good, we're gonna try this. Kill the last dude. Come on, hit.
Accustomed to being ordered
Kasha, my girl. She is not only beautiful, she's also a fantastic sniper. Good. Save the game, return to the ship. But yeah. So these practically were our 2 hours of that game. And but we started early, so I guess we could continue a little bit.
My prescience has failed me.
Good. But this is the time to tell everybody to register on the allkeyshop.com for the free wheel spin giveaway. Because on the 1st of every month, I'm gonna give away a free Steam game. Just like that. Just like that. I wonder if we can move here and not get hit. We have to... Oh, we have to be very careful now.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
Let's go over here.
Stop mocking me.
Oh, these guys don't get damaged? Oh, everybody doesn't get damaged now. Tech use! Pascal! What are you doing?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Stop it!
The flesh betrays me.
Turn them into a trap for the intruders? No. No, I tried to disarm the trap and I rearmed it apparently. And hurt myself again. I just stay out of range of this. It's gonna be alright. Athletics 60% only. We have to go here. And we have to loot over there. Let's go looting with Heinrichs.
My mind is focused.
Awareness 60%. Since this is the first dungeon, all the percentages are very low now. Here, 100%, there we go.
As it should be.
Those dead heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly, and standard issue military uniforms show through the blasphemous tatters. Good, but let's loot. What do we get? An armored body glove and a sniper rifle. Put it away. Tech use 65. Pascal!
You are authorized.
Make it through the traps, dude. Make it through the traps.
Optimal route.
Good. Lockpick.
God grants me insight.
Consecrated Prometheum mix. Let's collect it all. Anything else? Check the map. There is more loot. But I don't dare to do my normal thingy here. And to just run. Somebody can loot them for me. Oh!
Hydraulics are failing. Knowledge is eternal.
Alright, knowledge is eternal. This guy tells me I'm stupid. But alright, Cultist Gunrunner is done. Now we have to return to the ship. Possibly before we go on. And talk to the Cogitator. A new athletics person is Heinrichs.
Watching your back. Always.
Let's run through here. Not get hit, but get hit.
Fascinating stratagem.
Fascinating stratagem. I know, right? Athletics 100%. Oh, and everybody's here now. Good. Did we miss something? Of course we did. But on our way back, maybe we can tell this Cogitator to disable everything that is going on there. Goods first. A multi-key and a plasma pistol. We already have a plasma pistol. Let's collect all. Close this up. and talk to the cogitator. Pascal, where are you? 70% only? Operation successful. Multitude of symbols are carved into the enormous generator. You realize they are the foundational tenets of the Electro-Priest religion. Standing out among them is the triumph of reason over all other facets of human nature. Sure. But where is the cogitator? Oh, darn it. This was just a loot spot.
That was a problem for you.
Give me this loot.
I always keep my options open.
Trap is gone. We move over here. That was the wrong way. Genius. Or is there something else over there that we missed? Could be if this camera would help me out. But it does not. And I cannot right click to move unless I move the mouse real quick. Sometimes it moves, sometimes it doesn't. Yep, controls are a bit janky. Can't be helped. Let's look at the bodies. The bodies of careless cultists have been thoroughly fried by an arc of the motive force.
Keep your wits about you.
Just like our bodies should be fried. But we are invincible. Good, let's return to the ship because there are more enemies. We need to heal.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Keep your eye on the prize. And did I forget anything over here? Possibly, maybe. Run through the lightning. Wait out this lightning. Go back.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
I think I can turn this off with a click. Damage turn them into a trap for the intruders. So I cannot turn it off. That's unfortunate. Because we have to come back here. Oh, don't tell me we're trapped. No, here's the way out. Good. Doom.
Take heed, rogue trader.
Yes.
I always have a backup plan.
Good, let's take these goods. Machine right set. Can appease the keeper of any technology. Call out a machine spirit and inject with a device. Expendable item. Nice. Collect. Good. I like consumables. Not every role player does. What about this body? Merciful quick electric shock was not what killed this contest. Good then. Save the game. And make sure don't run into enemies. We could run into enemies here, so let's not. Let's return to the ship.
Is there money to be made?
To the outside. Good, we need to heal up. This was crazy damage. Killed by traps. Well, if you don't know the traps, they don't know how to circumvent them, right? Press any key. Good. And return to void ship. If we get ambushed here, we're gonna get wrecked, but there are the wardens. It's gonna be fine. And even with these wounds, broken ribs, head trauma, crippled leg, fresh injuries, crippled arm. Yep, even with these wounds, I think we could win most fights. Anyways, let's return to the ship. Good, so last thing we're going to do today is respec Pascal, because we gave them heavy weapon proficiency, or a heavy weapon... No, what did we do to them? Heavy armor proficiency we shouldn't have given them. Back to the bridge. Something like that. They come from an origin world that gives them a nice bonus to heavy armor. But they cannot wear heavy armor because they're too weak sauce. So yeah, that plan failed miserably. But what can we do? Back to the bridge. Let's respec Pascal and maybe talk to another person. How about the Inquisitor? Yeah, that's a good call. Good. Respec first. Greetings. What do you do on my ship? For crewmen, people who plunder. Goods, replace the painting. I would like to replace the painting of the late Theodora in my chambers. Hang my portrait instead. Oh, definitely. It will be done, your lordship. Thank you. Good. Good job, man. My retinue and I are in need of training, dude. I will show sparring shippers at once. Good. Respec Pascal. There we go. Yes, reset. Good. What are they again? A characteristic first we have to do. Good, we made them Xenos keen, but we shouldn't have. We have now the honored Inquisitor, Heinrichs. Good, perception up, intelligence up. Ooh, intelligence is so good. Yeah, they're gonna be our intelligence man. Good, common talent now. Dual weapon combat? No. And I want them to be able to... Oh, this is melee. He should be a melee guy, but kinda don't like it much. Plasma, they are allowed already, I think. Maybe there's not even a plasma skill needed. Or what is it called? Proficiency. Plasma proficiency is probably not even needed. But let's see. Meditation for weapon, pinnacle of weaponry. Any plasma melter or power weapon deals additional damage equal to 4. And then it goes down. First attack in combat. For the remainder of combat, the bonus damage is decreased. Huh? But it's only for the first attack, so for the remainder of combat, it does not make any sense. Yep. He comes from a fire planet. Persistence. Hit chance, dodge reduction. Single target attack. That is what combos. Good. Choose a talent. Close-up scanning. Oh, machine spirit communion effect. If you hit them, that's nice. Every time Pascal uses plasma melter, he regains 1 action point. What the what? This is dismantling attack. Unlimited attacks. And then I get... This is unlimited plasma firing? I don't know, but I want to take it and I want to test it out. But skill, ballistic skill. Probably. Or intelligence. Oh, let's take turns here because I want him to be able to do both. He was very successful in the past when he was shooting his gun. Good. Nothing found? Wait, what? Choose an ability. Oh, there we go. Archetype talents. Perfect spot. Intimidation. I took this before and I think it was good. But his operative's attack? Yeah, he's an operative. Good. Less than in bonus armor. Yeah, intimidation, sure. Because it's passive. No, is this active? It is active. Tactical knowledge. No. I like to take perfect spot on everybody. Remove exploits. And I have to use this as well? Precise attack. Affected by an exploit that targets cover efficiency reduced. So that could finally be a use for analysis. Affected by an exploit. Joint analysis? I don't know. All features. Good. Perfect spot, of course. Yeah. Next. Tech use or logic. Tech use will max out very quickly. But let's do it. Good. Then another talent here. Fresh. Oh boy. The game recommends some talents, and in the end, don't know if that is so good. Origin talents I really like. Heavy armor. Yep, that's what it took. But he's too weak sauce. Look at his strength 30. He's never gonna wear any heavy armor. All his organs, all his muscles is atrophied. He is poor technology, but why then doesn't he have artificial muscles? Because it's very unrealistic, that's why. Fires of the Forge. And this is a very realistic game. Warhammer 40k. It's completely Forge World characters gain +3 deflection against burning. Pinnacle of Weaponry. I'm very inclined to take this, even though I do not understand. First attack in combat. Oh, wait a minute. This just means if I shoot a plasma, a melter, and then a power weapon, I gain less and less bonus damage. But this is not supposed to be used once. This is supposed to be used once each. That's why it's called Pinnacle of Weaponry. Pinnacle of Weapon. No. First attack in combat with any... Yes. Let's take it. I want to take this. Good. And then we learn Melter. Expert. +4 maximum damage. We haven't found a melter weapon, I don't think. Let's do plasma, because I have a plasma weapon in my inventory. Good. Dismantling attack. Where's the thing? Unlimited attacks. Don't have that, I don't think. Target provokes an attack of opportunity whenever it attacks. Intimidates. Alright. Cripples the enemy. Weapon and ballistic -30 until end of combat. Target cannot move. Let's do the -30 until end of combat. I like. Good. Last time we gave him a little bit of medical ability, but let's min-max the logic this time. Tech use, awareness, lore. So we made them a Xenos expert. We don't have to do this again. Logic max. Weapon skill, ballistic skill. That's... Oh, this would increase the ballistic by 10. I like. Let's do. Good. Then more Forge World. What is recommended? Expose weakness. Tide of Excellence when it triggers an exploit. Fresh target. Takes out full wounds that attack deals more damage. Instant exposure. Expose weakness cost 0. Yep, we're not going to do any of this garbage. Aiming protocols. Ballistics or judgment present about. No. This should be taken every time with any of these characters. I don't know. What do you need for this? Let's find out. Prerequisites. Origin, Forge World, probably. Doesn't tell me currently, but that's alright. Good. Awareness. We're maxed out in tech use and logic. So yeah, let's do this again, Medikey. Yes, like we did before. Medical expert. Good. Now, abilities again. Archetype, so there's operative again. We have to now take one of these horrible things. Precise attack. There is also remove access to more damage. Remove exploits and deal more damage. Precise attack. Intimidation next. Inflicts the intimidated effect. I think intimidation, yeah. Good. Choose a common talent. Nimble, maybe? Just like always. Or the +2 movement points. Breaking point. This is for heavy weapon stuff. Train our strength every time? No. Grenadier? No, definitely not. Forge World characters can use precision, coercion, commerce based on intelligence instead of fellowship. But we have specialists in each and every one of these, so no. No need. This is for the character, the main character, probably. If they're a Forge World character and they lack skills here and need to use it. I wonder how many opportunities you have for that. But alright. Chain weapon expert, dueling, flame weapon, last weapon, melter weapon. Let's just do the nimble. Dodging is just great. Good, and apply. And that's it. That's a bit better than it was before. Good. And now we want to talk to an NPC. Nobody has an exclamation mark or anything? Let's try and talk to Cassia again, but I think we're done with her. Good. Can we hang our portrait in her room? Cassia. Good.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Right. What does your special sight reveal?
Sister Argenta shines like a guiding star,
Yeah.
inspiring resolve in those around her.
She's really good.
Seemingly inexplicably.
Never does anything bad.
However, I see a dark and ugly fog billow behind her.
What?
Contrasting sharply with her shining light.
No.
It burdens the Sister of Battle. It drags her down. Yet Argenta herself is hardly aware of it.
Maybe I should talk to her about it.
Seneschal Viserion is among the few whose colors are a pleasure to look at.
Not for me.
Whenever the Seneschal speaks, heavenly crystal clarity spreads around him. And whenever he is angered, dark blue clouds condense over him. And in his rare moments of joy, a pure gleam of sunset pink caresses the souls of those near him.
Huh?
Out of your entire retinue, Lord Captain, he is the only one I would trust with my life.
Oh dear, I want to get rid of him. Right. Pure gleam of sunset pink. Let's continue on.
The esteemed Magus Hanuman is shattered like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors.
Huh?
His bright, beckoning hues are mixed together in complete disarray.
Who?
I must confess, it perplexes me.
Is it Pascal?
Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of
It
the
is
Omnissiah.
Pascal. She talks about Pascal. What about Idira, maybe?
Behind the cobalt steel of his thoughts,
Oh,
behind the
this is
cold,
Heinrich.
faded grey of his emotions, an ember, the color of amber, glows in Master Van Calox's soul. So bright and warm, one is tempted to touch it.
Don't touch it.
It is sad that the interrogator seeks to drown it with his own hands in the bottomless blue of duty. Sad indeed, but I can relate.
I can relate as well. Not really.
Idira's emotions are like a maelstrom, bright, unbridled, enveloping her form like a wondrous kaleidoscope of colors. And as dangerous as a twisting warp storm. The riot of colors hides the truth from my eyes. What exactly is driving this woman? Is it her own will, or is it the Immaterium, Lord Captain?
Is it? Is it? Let's talk about us real quick.
Right here?
No, it's fine.
Of course. Let us turn from personal interest to more.
I always talk to her when I want to talk to people. But haven't we talked to the Inquisitor yet? Not. Where is he? Bridge Technomat. There he is, Heinrichs. I want to talk to you, dude. Let's glitch right inside you. Good. Intelligence. I know nothing about you, Heinrichs. Could you tell me a little?
I'm usually the one interested in the pasts of those around me, not the reverse. I come from a night world, Guizorn 3. I belong to a branch of one of the noble houses until my exceptional abilities were discovered. After that, I was sent on a black ship to Holy Terra, where I was trained and I began my service for the glory of the Imperium.
Tell me about the Portuguese black ship. That's a reference to Shogun.
Picture a vast prison ship filled with frightened, angry psychers who can't control their abilities.
Very
and who have
different
just lost their homes and their families.
from the Portuguese ship.
Some of them were children and adolescents like I was. Some were monstrous creatures who no longer had the right to be called human, or psychopaths who reveled in their impure powers.
Yes.
Once, when one of the miscreants broke free, those in command simply depressurized the bay and got rid of the culprit, along with the prisoners and crew tainted by him. But even after that, I heard the echo of inhuman suffering and terror that filled that part of the ship. It grieves me to recall that episode to this day.
Me as well. Do you remember your home planet?
I do, but I have no ties to my homeworld now. None except my first name. I left Guizorn 3 when I was still a child. My family disowned me, stripping me of my family name. I was given a new one by those who trained me. Even for a noble, being branded a psyker is a mark of eternal shame. I experienced that firsthand before I was put on the black ship.
Oh. Let's talk about something else. What can you do as a psych? I want you to leave. No. I must take my leave. Good. Yeah, he's a good guy. Right, but that should be all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in, everybody. And I'm going to see you next time. Don't forget my free Wheelspin giveaway on the 1st of every month. Register for free in the arcadeshop.com. And especially thanks to all the people watching on the Fiverr Archives, my YouTube channel. So until next time, have a good day and a good night.